Chaturtsa. Ancient surgery and the mystery of extraterrestrial knowledge. For centuries, humanity has puzzled over the sophistication of ancient medical practices, procedures so advanced that they seem to defy the technological limitations of their time. Evidence suggests that early surgeons performed complex operations long before the advent of modern medicine. How could they have acquired such profound knowledge of the human body? Were strange and powerful beings, gods as many cultures call them, responsible for guiding our ancestors in the healing arts? Or did humanity somehow tap into knowledge from a more mysterious, otherworldly source? Millions of people around the globe today believe that extraterrestrials visited Earth in the distant past, shaping our history in ways we are only beginning to understand. Could the stories of advanced medical procedures, brain surgeries, prosthetics, and even transplants provide further proof of these otherworldly interventions? And if ancient aliens truly offered medical secrets to humanity, might our current medical breakthroughs really be a rediscovery of methods practiced thousands of years ago? Modern advances, or ancient rediscoveries. In Houston, Texas, robot-assisted technology now enables surgeons to perform complex heart operations through incisions no larger than a keyhole. In Chicago, Illinois, an amputee has climbed 103 floors using a bionic leg controlled by thought alone. And at the Hot University of Iowa, researchers have been developing 3D printing technology capable of fabricating patient-specific body parts. Over just the last century, scientific breakthroughs have dramatically improved humankind's ability to heal itself, far more than at any other point in the previous 5 centuries. Looking back across history, medicine has long been focused on repairing physical problems, restoring health, and relieving suffering. While our modern era has witnessed astonishing advances, some researchers point out that prehistoric surgeons also achieved a remarkable level of sophistication and success. In fact, numerous elements of contemporary medical procedures have their roots in ancient systems. Evidence of this advanced knowledge appears everywhere, from carvings on temple walls to skeletal remains found across the globe. But how did our ancestors master these skills? Where did such precise understanding of the human body come from? Throughout most ancient cultures, medical practitioners, physicians, shamans, or healers, were not only tasked with curing physical ailments, but also with tending to the spiritual well-being of their patients. Healing the body and curing the soul frequently went hand in hand. In many societies, possessing medical expertise was synonymous with having a special relationship with the gods. This raises a tantalizing question. If ancient cultures consistently declared that medicine was a divine gift, could it be that extraterrestrial beings were responsible for bestowing such knowledge upon early civilizations? Could our modern achievements, in fact, represent a return to ideas that were already known and perhaps lost for thousands of years? The physician's tomb in Saqqara, Egypt. One of the most intriguing pieces of evidence comes from Saqqara, Egypt, near the towering step pyramid. Here, archaeologists have identified the so-called physician's tomb, built over 4,000 years ago for a significant official of the Old Kingdom. Inscriptions and carvings inside this tomb provide a glimpse into complex medical and surgical operations performed in ancient times. Depictions of circumcision, allegedly 2,000 years before it appears in the Bible, appear alongside illustrations of reflexology, muscle massage, and even possible brain surgery. The medical official interred here, Akhmahor, reportedly lived 4,300 years ago and performed advanced surgeries, including tumor removals. When asked how they obtained such knowledge, the ancient Egyptians themselves said it came from Thoth, their god of wisdom, science, and healing. Thoth was worshipped for centuries as the embodiment of knowledge. He was credited with healing the eye of the Egyptian god Horus after it had been violently gouged out by Horus's uncle, Seth, an act that transformed the eye of Horus into a powerful symbol of restoration and health. Although many mainstream scholars regard Thoth as purely mythological, some believe he may have been a real figure, perhaps an extraterrestrial being, who brought advanced science and medicine to Earth. Triprodaksh. Surgical mastery in ancient India. A similar story unfolds in Varanasi, India. situated on the banks of the sacred Ganges River. One of the world's oldest cities, Varanasi has been a center for learning and healing for millennia. It was once home to Susruta, a pioneering figure in the world of medicine who, according to many historians, developed advanced surgical techniques. Susruta is said to have performed skin grafts, breast surgeries, cataract removals, and even forms of plastic surgery. He is also credited as the first practitioner of Ayurveda, one of the oldest known medical systems in the world. Hindu legend attributes Susruta's knowledge to Dhanvantari, a powerful, shape-shifting god, often depicted with multiple arms, holding medicinal herbs. Might this figure be akin to Thoth of Egypt? Many ancient depictions link the origins of medicine to bird-like beings or divinities who descend from the skies, offering sophisticated instruction on anatomy and healing. Is there a connection between Dhanvantari and Thoth? Could both have been extraterrestrial visitors armed with advanced healing technologies, traveling across diverse ancient cultures? Cranial surgery from Turkey to the Peruvian Andes. Further evidence emerges from Sapır, northern Turkey, where archaeologists in 2010 unearthed hundreds of skeletal remains dating back more than 4,000 years. 14 of these skulls display large, cleanly cut holes that suggest a rare and sophisticated brain surgery known as cranial trepanation. This procedure involves removing a section of the skull to treat conditions such as trauma or intracranial pressure. Impressively, many such skulls across the world, from Turkey to Peru, exhibit signs that the patient survived and healed. Today, neurosurgery is notoriously delicate and risky, requiring advanced tools, imaging, and detailed anatomical knowledge. Yet cultures like the Inca carried out successful trepanations with relatively simple instruments, carefully avoiding critical areas of the brain. How did they acquire such specialized expertise? Ancient legends commonly attribute the knowledge of trepanation to the gods, possibly hinting at technological assistance that allowed them to see inside the brain, much like modern imaging technology. Peru boasts additional curious finds, notably the Ica stones, discovered near the desert city of Ica. These stones are intricately carved with scenes of dinosaurs, celestial observations, and most startlingly, medical procedures such as cesarean sections, tracheotomies, and even heart transplants. One particular carving shows two surgeons holding a heart, seemingly reconnecting blood vessels. Could this depict an actual ancient heart transplant? If so, how on earth did they manage it? Sapır. Ancient prosthetics and bionics. Stories of advanced healing extend to Celtic mythology as well. Irish myths speak of Bygone, the insect, a divine physician of the Tuatha De Danann, a supernatural race who supposedly arrived in Ireland on dark clouds. The insect was reputedly capable of healing any affliction. In the most famous account, he replaced King Nuada's severed arm with a fully functional silver one, permitting the injured king to regain his throne. While many dismiss this as mere myth, others see parallels to modern prosthetics, robotic arms, legs, and even exoskeleton suits directed by thought. Did our ancestors already understand such technology? Or did they witness a technology so advanced that they believed it must be magic? Ancient Greece provides a similar legend in the form of Asclepius, the son of Apollo, revered for his healing powers. According to myth, Asclepius could even raise the dead, an ability that enraged Zeus, forcing him to destroy Asclepius, lest he upset the natural order. While clearly mythic in nature, the story implies that Asclepius possessed technology or knowledge so profound, it could restore life itself. The Inquisition and the loss of medical knowledge. If such wondrous information existed in the ancient world, what happened to it? One theory holds that a systematic purge took place during the Inquisition, a brutal campaign launched in 1233 by Pope Gregory IX that targeted heresy, witchcraft, and sorcery. Anyone suspected of practicing forbidden arts, including scientists, healers, and midwives, risked torture and execution by fire. This period stifled the exchange of scientific ideas across Europe, potentially erasing centuries of medical knowledge in the process. The Catholic Church, concerned about threats to its power, sometimes sought to quash new concepts that suggested humans could improve themselves or wield godlike capabilities. Advanced healing practices, once potentially common knowledge, were labeled sorcery or heresy. In the process, countless texts, oral traditions, and healers' secrets may have vanished into the flames, pushing humanity backward in its pursuit of medical science. Acupuncture, mummies, and global practices. A surviving example of ancient medical insight is acupuncture. Although widely considered to have originated in China roughly 3,000 years ago, unexpected evidence suggests it may have been practiced much earlier and farther afield. The mummified remains of Ötzi the Iceman, found frozen in the Italian Alps in 1991 and dating back 5,000 years, exhibit tattoo markings that align with known acupuncture points. This remarkable discovery hints at a widespread prehistoric understanding of the body's energy pathways, meridians whose treatment can alleviate pain and restore health. According to legend, the Chinese physician Bian Kui, often depicted with a human head and a bird's body, could see through walls and even peer directly into a person's body, like a living X-ray. Some tales claim he performed a double heart transplant, switching the hearts of an emperor and another individual. Where could such an idea have originated, if not from an advanced, possibly extraterrestrial, medical science? Altered DNA and the gift of human intelligence. If we accept even briefly the idea that advanced medical knowledge was transmitted to our ancestors by otherworldly beings, a further question arises. Did these same beings alter our DNA? Beginning in the early 1990s, scientists embarked on the monumental Human Genome Project, cataloging over 20,000 genes. Yet we still don't fully understand how we evolved such a unique intellect. Why did we suddenly leap forward approximately 40,000 years ago, developing far more complex tools, art, and social structures compared to our earlier ancestors? Ancient astronaut theorists propose that an alien species may have genetically intervened, essentially turning on kakos certain attributes in our genetic code, transforming us into Homo sapiens sapiens. If so, they may also have passed along knowledge of healing the human body, information we lost over millennia, but are beginning to recover. Looking to the future, reclaiming ancient secrets. From trepanning in Turkey and Peru to suspiciously modern-looking prosthetics and Celtic myth, from Egyptian temple carvings to texts about Indian and Chinese healers, countless clues suggest that the story of human medicine is far more intricate than official history admits. If advanced beings once guided our ancestors, the technology and knowledge they shared may be hiding in plain sight, waiting to be fully understood. Modern science edges closer to regenerating organs, printing replacement limbs, and possibly reversing aging. Is it any wonder that the ancients spoke of gods able to cure disease, bring back the dead, and repair damaged bodies with miraculous ease? Perhaps they experienced a reality we are once again approaching. A realm where medical limits blur, life can be prolonged, and the line between man and divinity is thinner than we dare imagine. Could the secrets of immortality, resurrection, and perfect health really be lodged within our genetic code, placed there by an otherworldly intelligence? If that proves to be so, we have much to learn from the distant past. It's possible that new discoveries, rooted in ancient secrets, lie just ahead, promising to finally unlock not only our physical potential, but the grand question of who we truly are. In summary, whether these strange physicians of old were simply human geniuses ahead of their time or literal visitors from the cosmos remains a topic of debate, yet their remarkable feats, complex surgeries, prosthetic limbs, potential organ transplants, and cures that defy what we consider possible, continue to astonish us. As researchers unearth ever more evidence, the possibility grows that our ancestors did not walk alone. And if that is true, then we may be on the verge of rediscovering medical knowledge so radical that it surpasses even our modern achievements, knowledge that just might be the bridge between humanity and the stars.